afternoon, my dear friends.
Good afternoon, sir.
So we are here to learn a new lesson. Madam rides the bus. Here is the bus. It is drawn by this one of the students. Okay, and we are going to dramatize this lesson. So everybody will enjoy. I hope. Okay, and there are some students who are, especially the girl students, who are going to play different roles from this lesson. Madam rides the bus. Now I hand over the next responsibility to the narrator, Gauri Viswade. Please come over here and go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are here with the story of a small. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are here with a story of a small girl named Valli Ammai, called Valli. She was 8 years old. She was curious about things. Her favorite pastime was standing on the front doorway of her house and watching what was happening on the street. It gives her very unusual experiences. The most fascinating thing for her was the bus. The sight of the bus filled each time with a new set of passengers was the source of unending joy for Valli. Gradually, a wish crept into her head and became her overwhelming desire was to ride on that bus. If one of her friends happened to ride the bus,
you know, Valli, I ride the bus to the town.
yeah, I had also experienced to ride the bus. It was so amazing.
Don't be so proud. I will also ride the bus.
For many days, Valli listened carefully to the conversations between her neighbors and people. Hi, regularly used the bus and asked a few discreet questions here and there. Hi. Oh, hi.
How far it is the town from our village?
Near about 6 months. And it's cost 30 paise only.
Yeah, near about 45 minutes to reach the bus.
Yes.
Oh, the town is 6 miles away. Okay. And what did they say? Oh, the fare is 30 paise for one way. Okay, and it took the 45 minutes to reach there. I can sneak out in afternoon when my mother is sleeping. So finally I am going to ride the bus. Wow!
Well, on one spring day's afternoon, a tiny hand was raised commandingly.
Stop the bus! Stop the bus!
Then whoever wants to come, hurry then.
It's me!
Oh really? You don't say so.
I just want to ride the bus. Here is my money.
Okay, but first you should come on the bus.
I will need your help.
And Valli enters the bus.
झलक शरफी श्रीवल्ली नैनावदक बर्फी.
Can I sit here? Oh wow, what a beautiful view.
And burst into the road. When Valli started to look outside, she found the view cut off by a canvas blind. So she stood up and looked at the beautiful scenery: palm trees, canals, sky, grasslands, green and green as far as sky could see.
Oh wow, what a beautiful view. Whoa, there is a tree. Wow, so many.
Brum, brum.
Oh, wow.
Bus is.
Oh, sorry.
Listen, child, you should not stand like that. Sit down.
I'm not child.
Yes, she is not a child. Do you think a fine madam can go to a town by herself?
Alone?
Just shut up. And you have not given me my ticket yet.
I remember. Sit back and make yourself comfortable.
No, I want to stand.
But if you stand, you will fall on the ground. So that's why we are saying to sit down, you child.
I said you am not child.
Oh, you're not a child, 8-year-olds. Oh my God. She's a madam.
Some new passengers got on and Valli sat down by the afraid of losing her seat. An elderly woman enters in the bus. bus.
Hey child, is there anyone beside you?
No.
Are you all alone here?
Yes, I am traveling alone and I have paid for my ticket too.
Yes, she is traveling all alone. She has given her 30 paise also. But is it good for a young person to drive alone? Do you know where you are going? Do you know the address? Do you know the house number?
You not have to take care of myself. I can take care of myself.
Oh God, child of today's days are mad.
I am not child.
Don't say child. Call her madam.
Okay.
Suddenly, Valli clapped her hands. A young cow, tail high in the air, was running very fast, right in the middle of the road, right in front of the bus. The driver sounded his horn loudly again and again. But the more he honked, the more frightened the animal became and faster it galloped.
Hey, child, haven't you laughed enough? Better save some for tomorrow.
She laughed and laughed until there were tears in her eyes. At last, the cows moved off. After some time, the bus reached the town and everyone got off the bus except Valli.
From this side. Get down the bus. Get down the bus, everybody. Last stop हो गया है.
Hey, child, don't you want to get off the bus?
No, I am going back to the same bus.
Don't you want to see the sights outside?
No, I am afraid.
Why? But you weren't afraid to come on the bus.
I was not afraid that time.
Then why are you afraid to go outside?
I don't have enough money.
Do you want me to buy some drink for you?
No, please, no.
It will be my treat.
No. Take my money and give me my ticket.
But won't your mother be looking for you?
No one will be looking for me.
Take this your ticket and make yourself comfortable.
Now that
Now it was the time for the bus to begin the return journey.
चलो नागपुर अमरावती नागपुर भाई साहब कहाँ जाना है? छिंदवाड़ा. ये बस छिंदवाड़ा नहीं जाती है, सॉरी. ओके.
But suddenly, the bus started and again there were the same wonderful sights. She was not bored. She was greeting everything with same excitement. But suddenly, she saw a young cow lying down by the roadside, just where it had been struck by some fast-moving vehicle. The bus moved on. The memory of the dead man.
Is that the same cow we saw on our trip to town?
The bus moved.
Yes, it's the same cow that we have seen just before some time. But it's now dead. I think that some car has eaten her.
The bus moved on. The memory of the dead cow haunted her, dampening her enthusiasm. She no longer wanted to look out the window. The bus reached to her village.
Bus stop. Get down the bus.
Hope to see you again, sir.
Yes, madam. Whenever you want to ride the bus, come and join us. And don't forget to bring your fare.
Thank you. Yay!
When she entered her house, she found her mother awake and talking to one of her aunts. The aunt was a chatterbox, never doing her mouth once she started talking.
And where you have been? Yes, You are right. There are so many things there. Yes, you are right. There are so many things in mist and the world outside. How can we possibly know about everything? And even if we know about something, we don't understand it completely, do we?
Oh yes.
Just a cheat of girl she is. And yet how she looked. Valli smiled to herself. She didn't want them to understand her smile. But then there wasn't much chance of that. And yet look how she pokes her nose into our conversation as though she was a grown-up lady.
So, my dear children, as you just visualized the dramatization by our students, I hope everybody liked it. Yes. Good. So now I would like to call Valli here, please. Valli Ammai is the name of the character, and recently, you know that a movie is launched that is Pushpa. Teri jhalak sharfi, o Valli baatein kare jo barfi. So this is a very cute character, and fortunately we have got this song also. Valli, please come over here. Being a 7-year-old girl, how do you feel? How do you feel about your first ride? First ride. Let me know. Let everybody know.
It was my biggest desire to ride the bus from childhood. I would like to tell you what was my experience for the first bus ride. First of all, I planned for it and I heard the neighborhoods talks and many things I have did. I saved money for the fare of the bus, and then the day come, I go to the bus. First I meet the conductor who was very humorous, and he also cared for me, I know, but sometimes he called me madam. It was so irritating, I don't like it.
Okay,
but,
okay.
He was just making it funny.
But you enjoyed the bus ride?
Yes, I enjoyed it very much. It was very funny, and the passengers.
It will be
are
a
very-
memorable day for you.
Yes, it
Okay.
was the.
But don't you think that it was risky for you to go alone?
Yes, it was risky, but it was my biggest desire to ride the bus. So
Okay.
I sneak out from my house.
Thank you very much for this kind of. So we are very happy to know about your first journey. Naturally, it is quite exciting for everybody too. Now there are some audience from whom I may ask some question, or they may want to ask questions. Is there somebody? Or I would like to ask a question to you. My question is. Here is Shrikant Dhale. Master Shrikant, the question is, do you what kind of precaution child should take while in the journey?
I think firstly the children, those who are underage, should not travel alone in the bus or alone in any their journey. They should travel only when they know about the destination or address where he or she has to go, and they should always travel with their parents. Or if in case they has to travel alone, or because of some reasons they has to travel alone, then they must keep the phone number of their parents.
Good.
So that in case they forget the
Because,
address,
or they are lost somewhere, then they can call the contact their parents. Very nice. I am very happy to have this answer from your side. Now I would like to move. Now I am moving towards the girls students. Here is Miss Aditi. Aditi, what do you think? Was there any risk in traveling by alone for Valli?
Valli was not that much enough grown up to ride the bus alone, and also it's not safe for just an 8 year child to ride the bus alone, as there is so much crowd in the bus. So she might get injured, or she might feel nervous, she might get lost because she don't know much more places. And she don't
yes.
know about the people, the society.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we cannot trust everyone.
So there can be bad kind of people, no, villainous people, and we sometimes I hear about the news of kidnapping too. Okay, so there was a risk of kidnapping, no. So it is not at all good decision, I think. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Okay. Now I would like to move towards Master Shivam. Master Shivam. Here is Master Shivam. So as you come to know through this dramatization that Valli has done her first ride. So do you remember your first journey by bus?
Yes, when I was in second class, when about 6 or 7 years old, I make my first journey to bus, and it was very joyful moment. I was very happy when I am riding to bus.
Okay. So it was exciting
Yes.
journey, memorable one.
Yes.
Or who was with you that time?
My parents is with me.
Parents, okay. That means you didn't feel any kind of fear there.
No.
No, good. So naturally, elders must be there with us, especially for the immature or the children, for the kids. Okay, they should not take such a kind of steps which can be very much dangerous for their life. Yeah, do you agree or not? Yes. Yes, very good. Now, Master Rujul, a very smart boy of our class, and I hope you are you agree with me. That is a smart one. Yeah.
Yes.
And my question. Just now you visualized this dramatization. What do you think about this drama, and also tell about that conductor. What do you feel about the conductor? What kind of nature or the character the person has?
Conductor was a kind of cooperative guy. He was humorous and caring. We can see his character through various acts. When Valli was boarding on the bus for the very first time, his character showed that when he gave her hand to climb, but Valli rejects his, which was kind of embarrassing moment for him, might be.
Right.
But he still gives his hand, which shows his caring nature.
Yeah.
And even he calls her as madam, which shows that calls her as madam.
Yeah.
It kind of irritates the character of Valli, but in case we can also see he makes everyone laugh and shows his humorousness.
Yes. So in this
And
way,
we can even see his cooperative nature when he talks Valli, comes to her and asks to sit.
it's not only about Valli. I think sometimes I saw one of the conductor of the buses, those who entertained their passengers, right? So I think being a profession of a conductor, he is very much skillful too. Okay, nowadays of in the days of privatization of the buses, yes. So especially this driver is of a government servant. Okay, and people don't like to go by the government buses mostly. Okay, so how we can understand from his nature or the way he treats the people that he can attracts the passengers, right? Attracts his passengers, and next time definitely the passenger who travels by the bus will not forget that driver. Oh, and one more incident I just remember. Valli, are you bored? Are you feeling okay? Yes. So I am just telling my experience. Okay. I saw that conductor was very of the same kind of jolly mood, and he was sometimes talking about this and that thing, and sometimes he was carrying chocolates with him. Okay, and wherever he used to find some children who were crying, maybe because of the scorching heat and the crowd. Okay, he used to distribute those chocolates to those children, and the children would be keeping quiet. Isn't it a different kind of experience? Don't you feel or not? Yes. So this is a kind of innovation I feel everybody has to bring in their profession. Do you agree? Yes. Very nice. And now, Valli, thank you very much for being the person of our interview, and surely these children will also learn much more from your experience too. Okay, thank you very much. Please take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Now, 2, 3, start. So, my dear children, you have heard Valli Ammai, okay, and how
how she experienced this first bus ride. Okay, and now I would like to bring forward the artist of our this preparation, Master Nandan. Please welcome. Here is the poster made by Nandan. Okay. And if you are watching this picture also of the bus, yeah, this is also drawn by this the smart artist of our class. Okay, so everybody clap for him. And, now I would like to call the next one, Gauri, Miss Gauri Dispute. Please come over here. Please come over here. Yes, here is a second artist who has a very naturally and beautifully made the picture of the bus, a colorful picture, okay, and better than the ST 100, okay. So even though it is a ST 100 we are talking about nowadays, you know, there is a strike going on. And we feel some kind of empathy and sympathy for those people who are really on the strike because of their whatever the issues are there. But naturally they are suffering from not getting salaries. And I sometimes worry about them, how they are going on or how they are running their own families without salary. They must have taken some other opportunity, okay, but still after doing the kind of job they did for last many years, and suddenly after 10 or 15 years you are called to change your profession, that is very much difficult, no? And that's why I feel that everyone should have the empathy. We cannot talk about the government, but let it go. Madam rides the bus. These are the children. One more artist. Have you brought that one? Mascot. Huh? Okay. Prapti, please come over here. Prapti, and also what's her name? Yeah. Just focus on her. Yes, both of you come here. May I tell now that this is Prapti Artwale who has made the mask. Please show her. This is the mask made by Prapti, and the role of a cow was played by what's her name? Huh? Meera Ugle. Yeah. So very nicely she played this role. I am very much happy, and very much happy that all these people and you people also as the audience made this picture, made this I can say a little movie a successful one. Okay. Now please take your seat. Thank you very much. Thanks. Now I would like to move towards the assignment or the homework. Here is the assignment. Homework you have to do. Within next day you can just submit it. What was Wally's deepest desire? Find the words and the phrases in the story that tells you this. Do you remember any word or phrase that shows her deepest desire? What? Stop. Source of unending joy. There comes a phrase. Source of unending joy. Okay. Any other phrase? Do you remember? Any other phrase? Just now. Overwhelming joy. Overwhelming means uncontrollable. Yeah. So that the joy was uncontrollable, and that a tiny wish of going or riding a bus became a desire. Okay. So what difference you find in a wish and a desire? I remember a song. दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा मस्ती भर मन की भोली सी आशा. So asha means wish or hope. Okay, it is a small one. Choti si asha. Asha, wish is very small, but when it becomes a desire, what difference you find? Now may I relate this desire with a poem? What is that poem? Fire and Ice. Very good. Fire and Ice. Do you remember what is the consequence of having the desire? Sometimes the poet Robert Frost has related that desire
and he tried to show that it is somewhat of a negative kind. Okay, negative aspect of our mind, desire. Okay, and he says that desire is equal to fire. Desire is equal to fire. Do you remember or not? And what is the comparison with our eyes? If anybody remembers, hatred. Yes, hatred. So if we hate people, and that yes, very precise example of this I can tell you, that a hatred or a hate, when the people hate each other, that creates the destruction. And that is what we are seeing in the fight or the war between Ukraine and Russia. Yeah, nowadays it is going on. Yeah, so that is the desire of Russia, maybe of America. Okay, so all this there may be the political issue, but this is one kind of example of the desire that one wants to overpower somebody, one wants to dominate somebody else. Okay, and that kind of desire is actually destroying the whole Ukraine, and obviously some part of the Russia also, and there is a fear that there may be the commence of the Third World War. Okay, so that is very much harmful. Okay, but here is the mild kind of a desire of a Valli, that to ride the bus. There is no harm, but still, being a child, everybody has to take much precaution while going on the journey. Yes. And the second question is, how did Valli plan her bus ride? What did she find out about the bus, and how did she save up the fare? Anybody remembers? Anybody remembers? How she planned her bus ride? First, she thought about riding the bus. Okay, and then the different factors were there. That is the fare. How much fare she has to pay? What was that? How much fare? 30%. One way 30%. That means 60% she had to collect. Okay. So another point was the time factor. Time factor. Okay. So the bus takes 45 minutes for reaching to the town, and the same kind of period is taken for coming back. But there will be a halt of 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes halt, and in this way, that much time she had to manage.